Start video. Okay. All right, you guys. Okay, so haven't been doing this for a while, so I wanted to do this. It's been crazy. It's been busy. We went to Palooza. It was amazing. So just like a lot of things have been happening. So I'm doing this at 2 o'clock in the afternoon instead of 7 p.m. So I'm just going to go ahead and get started. And I just kind of read over my notes. This is about defining your core values. So like basically the foundation that you try to build should have a solid foundation. You build your house, it has to have a solid foundation. You don't want to build on a weak foundation because your house is not going to withstand the storm. That's the same that goes for your family. When you start building a family, having that core foundation, having that solid foundation, whether it's faith, whether it's that thing, right, that keeps you guys just like stuck, to keep you guys stuck together, to grow from that, right? Like planting an oak tree in your backyard, you have to have, a solid foundation for anything that you're building. That goes with your business. That especially goes for your business. If you're building on something just to be rich, it's not going to be sustainable. Whether you're trying to build a family or a business, your spiritual growth, or even a house, it has to have a solid foundation. You cannot build on your feelings. You cannot build based on the approval or the opinions of other people, because the approval and the opinions of other people don't want what you want. They don't want those things that you want. They don't have the same vision you do. They don't have the same goals that you have. So their opinions and their approval is not, you cannot build your business. You cannot build your family. You cannot build your house on, well, you should do this with your house. Well, you should do that. This is how you should raise your kids. Well, this is how you should. Why are you trying to build a business when you don't have a degree? Like, you can't live your life. You can't dictate the things that you do in your life based on the approval and the opinions of other people. So those have to go right out the door. It's okay to take advice from other people, but you cannot build anything on the approval or opinions of other people. If you're a person of faith and you trust in God, then that will be the foundation that you build upon. Your core values are what represent you, right? And that's what you share in your posts, and that's what you share in your stories, and you share your struggles, but you share how your faith gets you through. You share how your strength gets you through. You share how somebody helped you. You share how you reached out, because so many people are so afraid to just reach out. Like, oh my gosh, I had to reach out because I needed energy. Like, your girl was on the struggle bus and I had to reach out, and I'm not somebody who reaches out. You know what I mean? Like, I come from an era that doesn't ask for help, that didn't talk about mental health. So it's perfectly fine, right? Like, so many people are afraid to reach out. But if you are that person of faith and you trust in God, whatever your core values are, they're going to represent you. For example, if you came into this company, okay, and you were handed a team and a rank with nothing built underneath of it, it's not standing on anything solid. It was just, you hit that promoter option, here's your team, you're already a 4K. How long would that last? Even if you had a little bit of business sense, even if you had a little bit of knowledge on health products, right? Even if you had a little bit of knowledge of this and a little bit of knowledge of that, even if you have degrees, even if you have diplomas, and you didn't grow your business, but it was handed to you, how long would that last? Because let me tell you something, anybody can get an A, right? Like, when you're in school, anybody can get an A on a test. You can cram all night for that test and you can pass that test. But what did you learn, right? There's no foundation. There's no knowledge there. There's nothing there. So it's like, how's that going to be a residual and sustainable income if it's not built on anything? If it has no value to it, it was just handed to you. I came in April of 2020. I'm not a rank yet, but I have had the success that I've needed and the growth that I've had since being here, because I started fresh out of depression. I didn't know anything about wellness. The last vitamin I took was a Flintstone back in my mom's kitchen back in the day, right? And this leadership and being back in church and all of the things has been the tools provided to me to grow that I needed, the mental growth. I've got all of the books, and I'm reading and I'm doing the self-development, and I'm doing the spiritual development, and I'm back in church and I'm doing the leadership development here. But the success that I have had so far, if you think you're not there yet, if you think you haven't succeeded yet, Well, my paycheck, it's not about your paychecks. Your paychecks are going to come when you keep showing up for yourself. The results are going to follow. When you keep going to the gym and you're eating better and you're doing the things and you're waking up every day and you're applying that discipline and you're adding better choices to your life and you're replacing bad habits with better habits, and you're just, the results will follow, the results will come. You're not going to lose weight overnight. You're not going to have success overnight. There's no quick fixes. There's no microwave instant thing here. And I needed the growth that I've had in this company since I've been here, that I didn't even know that I needed, in a way that I didn't know that I needed. And it's, things have been explained to me in ways that I can understand. Things have been shown to me in ways that I can understand. And I'm experiencing a women empowerment that I've never known in my entire life. I've never known any of this. I have seen this growth being here with this company, and I show up every single day to see where this vehicle will take my family while learning along the way. It's about learning new things every day. It's about learning how to become a better version of yourself. And it's being that better version of yourself every single day on an authentic level, and just sharing that with other people, and sharing the growth that you've gone through. Like, I overcame depression, but every day it's still a battle. Every day I still have to pick myself up instead of hiding my head under the blanket and being like, nope, not today, right? I'll do it tomorrow. No, it's picking myself up every single day. And I've learned this along the way. And I personally believe in my heart that God has led me here. And he led me to this leadership, because this leadership lights a fire into me every single day. This leadership has literally shown me all of the things that I need to know so that I can grow, and I learn more every single day. I didn't learn any of this in a day job. I didn't learn any of this in a 9-to-5. I didn't learn any of this by clocking in. I learned this because I decided to do something for myself, because for the first time in my life, I chose me. And I personally believe in my heart that this company is the vehicle that is going to take my family where we're purposed to be. But it's not going to happen if it's just handed to you. Because like I said, anybody can earn an A. It's keeping that A. You know what I mean? I refuse to build on something based on what I have or what I can get, because it's not about what I have. It's not about what I can get, what I can get from it. It's about what I can give from what I have. It's about what I can give from what I already have, from what I have learned, from what I am learning. And it's, for me, having that rank badge, we put ourselves in comparison mode all the time. For me, having that rank badge on one of my pictures isn't about the rank or what I can even get from said rank, but it is, for me, about being able to say, I freaking did that. I freaking built that. I freaking overcame this and this and this, and I fell and I got back up, and I fell and I got back up, and I freaking did that, right? So that if I ever lost it, I know that I could get it back because I did it once. You fall off your bike, you get right back on, right? But it's then saying how I can help someone else achieve not just that feeling, but achieve that feeling from achieving that goal. Maybe they have a goal. Maybe it's not a rank. Maybe they have another goal. Maybe somebody on your team has this goal. Maybe one of your customers has this goal, right? And it's you being able to help them achieve that feeling of achieving their goal when they deemed it to be impossible. I never deemed any of this to be possible. I never deemed I would be like doing a Zoom from my bedroom. I never deemed that I would be leading a team. I never freaking imagined any of this, right? But that feeling that you get when you achieve a goal because you built something and you didn't give up and you kept going, even when you couldn't remember your why. You kept going when you deemed it impossible to achieve, and you did it because you learned to believe in yourself, not waiting and expecting somebody else to believe in you, but to believe in yourself. And sometimes it takes one person to believe in you. Sometimes it does take that one person to believe in you. Like I said, I started this fresh out of depression. right? And I came in, I hit that promoter option, and I was embraced day one. And the team that I enrolled with believed in me day one. The leader that I enrolled with believed in me day one. And that showed me a possibility of belief in myself. So sometimes there are those people who need you to believe in them. Even if you can't believe in yourself, they need you to show that you believe in them so that they can believe in themselves. Sometimes they just need to see that it's possible to build that belief, and building that belief in yourself is a solid foundation for your business, for your house, especially for your home, right? Don't deem anything impossible. Don't count yourself out for anything. You did it because the faith in yourself grew. You grow your mindset and your faith and your foundation for anything that you want to build will be a solid one. But you have to use your core values. What do you believe in? Right? What do you believe in? What do you feel? What do you see? Where do you see yourself in 5 years? Right? Like I see myself in this big backyard with a bunch of big dogs running around me and my bare feet in the grass. And that's probably a dangerous scenario, but but I see on a warm summer day, like that's I not only see myself there, but I feel myself there. I feel the sunshine on me, and that feeling is strong. And I'm using that feeling to build my business on, because I know that this company is going to be the vehicle to create those possibilities for your life. I realized the other day, I had a dream when I was 12 years old. There was 2 things I wanted my entire life. I've already gotten one of them. I married him, and I've had my family, but there was one more thing. There was one more thing I wanted. And I don't know why I wanted it. Maybe I wanted it because I loved it. Like I just love to do something. So I wanted to do it when I was older. But either way, I realized the other day, I've been doing it over the past month. I've actually been creating it over the past month. I had no idea that I was creating this. And I wouldn't be creating it had I not decided to say yes, not just to this company, not just to these products, but to myself. When you start building yourself, when you start just building that, words are hard right now. When you start building that thing that's inside of you and you start building that, you can build anything from that. You are the oak for your business, for your family, for your house, for your church, for your community. You are the oak. So you start building yourself first. You use your core values to build everything around you and make them great, and show other people that it's possible to build that belief in themselves because you have that belief in yourself, right? They say fake it till you make it. I don't buy into that. I don't like faking my smile. If I'm not in a good mood, you're going to know about it. You're going to see it on my face. I'm not going to fake a smile just to say, just because I'm on the clock. I'm not going to fake that customer service. I'm not going to fake that smile. I'm not going to fake that persona. You've got to be authentic in everything that you do. Everything that you do. You cannot fake your way through life. You can faith your way through it, though. You can absolutely 100% faith your way through everything. And I know that I would not be here had God not provided me the strength to pick myself up out of my depression. And that motivates me, and this leadership motivates me, and our trainings motivate me, and these products motivate me, and I motivate me. Motivation is fleeting, but when you have that little piece of motivation every single day to get up and pick yourself up and keep going and keep building and keep showing up, because I see the before and afters for the products. So I know that's going to be me. I'm going to keep using the products, and I'm going to keep moving my body. And I see these bodybuilders at the gym, and I see that they're building themselves up, right? Like on a physical aspect, because they show up every single day for 20 minutes, for an hour, whatever it is. And they're building their muscles, and they're building that, and they've got their motivation in their head, and they've got their music in their head, or whatever it is for them, right? But they're building something because they believe in something. When you believe in something, you can build anything.